Hi, thank you for watching a new video blog. Today from Trani, Italy. When you're destroying your health by, for example, consuming alcohol, tobacco, drugs, bad foods, environmental stress, stress in general, bad sleep, living in a civilization, you are also destroying your spiritual powers. I have noticed that with every step I took by, for example, removing alcohol from my life. For example, I noticed that when I removed alcohol from my life, I started to feel naturally happy again instead of artificially. Because with alcohol you artificially create a happiness, a happy state. And if you remove this, you can really transform back into your natural way of handling your moods. And this is spiritual, because your spirit wants to be uplighted, wants to be happy, you want to be high, is happy from itself. And the same goes for sugar. When you start to remove sugar, your spirituality starts to become more based, more grounded on other things, on more spiritual things than on the consumption of this sugar. It really makes a difference if you are destroying your body eventually with drugs, with sugar, with stress, civilization, media. You are literally cutting off your spirituality. And this sounds like something, oh God, what is he is such like a hippie talk or something, but it's really not. You can even look at it in a practical way. You are part of this nature, and if you are connected, and if you do anything to disconnect this or to artificially change or alter your body, you are really disconnecting. And that's really practical. There's nothing weird about it. There's nothing strange about it. It's something very practical that you are doing. Taking medication, for example, is doing the same. You often hear that people have some disease and they get treated for it, and afterwards they get a depression. Why? Because by putting strange chemicals in your body, you are disconnecting from your spiritual health and your spiritual well-being. And you just have to take this in consideration. You just have to focus on this thought, that if your body is getting ill, you also feel spiritually empty. When I consumed alcohol, I felt great on the night. I was joking, I was happy, I was social. And the next day I was antisocial because my head was hurting. I had a bad mood, I had no sense of feeling anymore. Well, no sense of feeling, I felt really like in a low vibration state. I destroyed my connection. That's why I think you should really focus on removing all these bad things out of your life. It's not really something weird, because I think that alcohol is something artificial. You don't find this in nature, or barely. Maybe you will find some rotten fruit that is fermenting, and then you will taste a little bit of alcohol, but that's really an exception. It's not like you find it in like these bottles of liters and you just swallow them right away. Your spiritual connection is in your body, and if you put on like thresholds or barriers, then you are feeling less satisfied, and you will use artificial things to open up this connection, but you are not really opening up. You're just like forcing it, and then it will be broken again. So I believe that if you destroy your health, that you are also destroying your spiritual connection. For example, if you have your digestive system is very related to your emotions. If you feel sad, you feel this in your stomach. That's not something really unique to hear. And by destroying your gut, by destroying your digestive system, by eating sugars, by eating carbohydrates, by eating artificial fats, by eating all these processed foods, you are basically also destroying your spiritual connection. And if you eat food that is alive, like raw meat, raw eggs, cheese, all these things, you are restoring your body. You're eating life. You're eating flesh that is basically still alive. Life is in the flesh and you consume it and you are making a spiritual connection. That's why I often feel really high after I eat raw meat, for example, or oysters, or anything else. That is because you're eating life and you are adding this into your body, and your body will react to this in a joyful way because you recognize this real food, real connection, and it's all in nature. You don't have to look for this high in artificial ways. When you eat natural, primal diet, you will feel good. You will restore your spiritual connection because your body is rebuilding itself and is making that connection in spirituality. So avoid all things that cut off your spiritual connection, and don't destroy your health. Don't take all these artificial things. Don't live in civilization. Live a simpler life, move to nature, and enjoy life at its fullest. That was it for today. From Trani, Italy, I said thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Bravo, appoggiati un attimo.